Good morning, everyone. Let's get this started. 3632. Five hard 10. 632. 426. 6462. 459. 1415. 415. Thumb was a little off center on that one. 421. 2254. 3632. 268. 246. Good morning, Trampy. Good morning, Glenn. 6410. 624. Good morning, Kevin. 516. That left one took off on me. 4541. 167. 3632. 'Morning, Josh. 235. 6263. Little left and now on ace deuce. One, 4, 2. High bounce. Too hard for him. Let's get set up in Crapsee. Through and then we will start show. 5, 4, hard 9. Okay, let's get her started. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 428 of the Level Up program and day number 138 of the Black Belt. If you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style of play. We are starting off today with a bankroll of $7,552. We had a nice win goal yesterday, and our win goal today is going to be $755. So that should hopefully bring us up to 8307 for tomorrow's show. We have a stop loss of 1132, which will bring us down to 6428 should we get down that far. We are coming into today with 36 wins and 12 losses. So on the chat, we got a slow day today in the chat, but we got Papa Chops, Glenn checking in number 1, followed up by Trampy, Kevin Scott, Josh Johnson, and Jeff and Andy. We got 13 people watching. We got 15 people ready to play on Crapsee. And I'm going to do a little sneak peek with you guys really quick here. I'm going to grab the camera. We're going to bring it into the other room. And I'm going to show you what I've been working on. So there it is. That is the craps table and the chess table all together. So the top there will actually flip over and we have a craps table underneath it. And I will show you really quick, maybe, how we could do that. So the door folds down, it pulls out, and then underneath there is where our craps table is at. And I actually have to make 2 chairs quick before we start finishing out the project. So hopefully that gives you guys a good idea of what I've been working on the last couple of days. I've actually taken off of work for this week to get that craps table done before the craps for the cure. I know that I'm pushing the boundaries or the ends a little bit, but it is what it is. So let's get that camera set up, and I think we should be ready to go. Make sure you jump into Crapsee and get your line bets. I'm not going to do any line bets whatsoever. So we got Demon Dog Chris, we got Joel checking in. Thank you very much, Joel. But anyhow, that is a start, and I almost thought I was not going to be able to get it done because I could not figure out how to get it so the table can flip over between the craps table and the chess table. So I finally figured it out after many, many, many hours of deliberation. Go garage sailing to make the chairs really quick, says Glenn. No, I got an idea. Because the chairs are actually going to be the throwing station, as sick as that sounds. But that should actually be what my goal is. Should I make those work? And if those don't work, I'm not going to make them. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. But let's get started. I get 15 people on Crapsee, 16 people watching, 7 likes. All bets set. We're going to go with the level 6 again today on our betting program. And dice out. 3632, cousin 2 set. And we're going to start off with OMC Craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. The pass line come out loser. What do we got? We got 3632 for our dice set and a 6-6 result. So 3-1 dice off axis. That is one of the bookends there for you guys. Again, I'm not doing any line bets at all. We'll go back to the 3632. Good morning, Blackburn. Shelter for a hurricane. Let's hope that it's weaker than projected. Are you in line with the hurricane there, Blackburn? I'm not really, I'm not sure where you live. But yes, best wishes for everybody that is potentially going to be affected by this hurricane coming up. 3632, days out. Looking for a point. We got a 426, the Kevin Carpenter 2x4. So let's mark that point of 6. 3632 is the dice set. We have a 426 result. Good morning, Frida. So the level 6 part of the program of the CMJ program, level 6 of the CMJ program. There we go. We got our straight this time. Is 480 across. So we're going to go 75 and a 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 90 and that's 6 and 8. We'll set our dice again. With 2 on the outside, 4 on the outside. So we got cross 6s on top. 6, 4, 6, 2 is our new dice set. 6, 4, 6, 2. We'll go all bets set. Dice out. And we got a 3, 5, 8. There's the grape 8. And we had a 6, 4, 6, 2 dice set with a 3, 5 result. And that's going to be a primary hit on the back side. So we're going to make that 6 and 8 look like 138 each. So 6 and 8 in on Crapsee. And again, with the CMJ program, we have whatever the starting value is, and then we try to hit a pressed up number. So whatever number is hit, we press that up in the sister. And then we try to hit a pressed up number in order to get out of that shooter. So 6, 3, 6, 5 is our new dice set. 6, 3, 6, 5. Right on the edge of it. Okay. Okay. And dice out. A little bit long on the landing zone. And we got a 5-2-7. Short first roll again. Hopefully we don't have a repeat of our short rolls yesterday. 6-3-6-5 is a dice set. We have 5-2-7. So we got a little bit of digging out to do here. Yesterday we got out of the shooter, the first shooter we got to goal right away. It's a 14 shooter, and we had a bunch of small ones, and we ended up with a 14 shooter yesterday as well. But that one was 4 rolls long. So we got 17 people playing along, 18 people watching, 11 likes. And let's go to shooter number 2. Again, starting over to 3-6-3-2 dice set. And we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. Good morning, wattage. So if you guys are just joining in, if you go back to the beginning of the program today, right after the whole introduction to the today's program, I have a quick glimpse of the table that I've been working on. That'll be donated for the Crafts for the Cure. I know that I'm supposed to get John pictures, but it's hard to get John pictures when I don't have the damn table finished yet. So 3-6-3-2, dice out. A little bit to the left, we have Magic Aces for a come out this time. Last time we had OMC Craps. This time we have the Excited Slam. 3-6-3-2, 1-1-2 result. So that's gonna be a pass line loser. Come out loser. That is one of the ends of the ATS. Again, 3-6-3-2. So remember, world bets usually work pretty good with me on the come out. Good morning, Mike. And shooter number 2 hails from New Jersey. This is the second time here in the second. That's awesome. I love that. Look all bet set here. They saw it. Before just slightly when I left my fingers, we got a 6-5 in Moyo. That's gonna be a pass lane winner. Come on, natural. What do we use for dice? We used our base 3-6-3-2. And we got a 6-5-11 result. So still looking for a point for shooter number 2. And we got 2 hard ones out of the way. So let's go 5 on the outside, 6 on the outside. So we got a 4-6-4-5. 6-4-5. All bet set. Now we pulled a little bit to the right. Landing zone should be right about here. We land it over here. We got a 3-3 hard 6 to double degen. So let's mark the point of 6 using a 4-6-4-5 dice set and a 3-3 result. So let's see if the shooter from New Jersey can pull it off here. 3-6-3-2. Again, we're going to go 480 across. 75 on a 4-5, 9 and 10, 90 on that 6 and 8. No, that's it. Is it? That was way short on the landing zone. 5-2. Damn it. So if you guys watched the fantasy Craps League last night, That was a pretty pathetic display by every single shooter, myself included. 4645. I bet you over half of us had come out sevens, not just one. We had like several of them in a row. It was terrible. Chris Steam Dog, Blackburn's asking if you're gonna be in Vegas for the Blackwater or Blackwater Blue Collar, Blue Wrench Crew. I'm sorry, Blue Wrench Crew. I'm getting all my terms mixed up here. Okay, let's get this switched around here. 3236. We'll start off with 27s in a row here. 3236. Cousin one set. We're down $480 again, so we're down 960 bucks for the day so far. So getting close to our stop loss. And remember, stop loss is put in effect there so that way if you are actually in a casino that you don't burn your entire bankroll. So you kept lettering up on the don't and lost like 1K on those come out sevens. Yeah, it was bad yesterday. It really was. I just kept on rack dumping, real dumping. And I was down like $13,000. I didn't care. I was just throwing money out there. 3236 stays out. Really short. 5-6 Minmo Yo. Another come out pass line winner. Come out natural. 3236 and a 5-6 result. This is gonna be one of those days where I just really don't know what we're gonna do. Easy way to snap out of this is to go to my cold table strategy, which I might do here. 4-5-4-6, and usually when I go to the cold table, that's when it turns around on me. We'll call that all but set. It's a good morning, Rick. 4-5-4-6, looking for a point. This is shooter number 3. And we got a 4-4 hard 8 square pair. So let's mark that point of 8. And we use the 4-5-4-6. So that is a primary on top on both dice. So we get 3236 again. I think we're going to go to the cold table strategy here really quick, which is $100 DC. So put $100 on a DC. We'll try to get that established, and then we'll follow that up with some other stuff. So let's go all bet set. Dice out. Again, 3236 is the dice set. Dice line, they split apart. We have a 2-2 hard for the hard fuzzy 4. 2-2 is going to Cruise. Brian from Holy Roller. So that was using the 4-5-4-6. And a 2-2 result. So that $100 don't goes to the 4. Go back to 3236. And what we're gonna do here now is we're gonna do a $25 come bet. And we're gonna go 96 across on our bets. So we have something all the way across on the box numbers, a come bet, and the DP that's all protecting those across bets. 3236 is the dice set. I'll bet set. Dice out. And we got a 415, the truck and camper. I like the way that those dice kind of skidded into the back wall there. 3236 is the dice set. We got a 415 result. So that combat's going to travel to the 5 now, and that 5 gets paid $21. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that 5 down, and we'll take the 4 down, and we'll leave the rest of the bets up right now. We'll go with another $25 combat. So we have a combat, $25 combat on the 5. We have the 6 and 8 at 18, the 9 and 10 at 15 each. Set the dice here. We're going to go with a 5451 dice set. That is the cousin 1 variety. 5451. That's the Toki Joe slide. You are full of it today this morning. That's awesome. All bets set and dice out. You guys are making plans for the Blue Wrench Crew meetup. That's awesome. I'm going to be down there hopefully at the end of your meetup. So I'll hopefully be able to meet a couple of you guys. Dice out. That right one jumped up and down. We got a 235 this time. So we're going to get an off and on situation here. And that was using the 5451 dice set with a 235 result. That one was kind of a erratic jump there, but I will take it. That's going to be a win on that combat. So we're going to put another $25 combat up. Now we're going to take all the other box numbers down here. This will be our last combat coming through. And be nice if we hit that again right away. But so far we have $46 brought back to rack. We have 150 on the table. 125 of that 150 is protected at the current moment. We'll go the 1, 2, 1, 3 dice set. So you're gonna do a pizza session. We gonna go to King Dice's pizza place, maybe? Oh yeah. So okay, 1, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. Look to the right a little bit. We got a 639. That is the easy 9 to soft Frank. We got a 1, 2, 1, 3 dice set with a 639 result. So that combat's going to travel to the 9. And we are set now. We're going to wait till some of these bets resolve before we consider doing anything else. And we're going to go with a 2, 6, 2, 3 dice set. And we'll call that all bet set. So we have a 6-night cruise, and then drive up Sunday morning. Serious bankroll discipline would be needed. That's going to be for me as well. It depends on how much it's going to cost to stay there and all that stuff. I hopefully have some ins. Jen's been helping me set up some stuff. But dice out. And we have a 325, Justice 5 again. That's perfect. So that other combat will pay out. So we have 2 combats that hit. 2, 6, 2, 3 is a dice set. And we got a 2, 3, 5 result. So again, there's a single pitch of the dice, both on axis. Good morning, Beth. Good morning, Jen. Awesome, Jen. Thank you very much. So we have a $100 don't pass on the 4 right now, or don't come. We have a $25 combat on the 9. We have $71 brought back to the rack. And we're going to go with a 6, 3, 6, 2 dice set. Cross 6s on the top. And all bets set. Ellis Island beer and pizza. I think you should do King Dice's pizza and beer. I think that'd be awesome for a whole group of us to go in there and meet up with them and say, hey, what's up? 6362 days out. And we got a 134 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. And I could say that I'm honestly not happy to see that because that's going to pick off my don't. Oh my God. 6362 is the dice set. I told you the fastest way to get a long roll is to have me play my cold table strategy. And then I start throwing better. And that is my fault. So, oh well, we lost that one. 5 1 5 3 0 dice set. And we'll call that all bets set. It does have a table in his parlor, I believe. So Glenn's at goal. That's awesome. Make sure if anybody else hits goal that you put in a chat. 5153 is a dice set. Dice out. The left one stuck. One roll too late. God damn it. 437. So I got screwed on that one. 5153. 437. Ouch. That's John's number. 43 freaking 7. He goes. So we actually lost $54 on that roll, which I guess is better than I was on the first two shooters. So we'll go back again, cousin 13236. This time we're gonna stop trolling me, Joe. Oh my God. 95 risk flared up. So on goal, says Glenn. No trolling here, my friend. Just trying to get some peaceful relationships between everybody in the community. Let's call best set. No line bets here. They saw it. 3236. We actually got a green number showing up on that last roller. So let's make this a real nice long roll. Three, two, five, justice 5. So let's mark that point of 5. Again, one dice off axis. 3236 dice set. 325 results. Mark the point of 5. And we're down to 6,500. So that's going to drop us down to level 5 of our program. So we're going to go to 320 across now. 50 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. 60 on a 6 and 8. 6362 is the dice set. And Josh is $75 over goal. So you can tell who's playing the don't here. It's out. Yeah, Glenn and Josh playing a don't on me. We're gonna change it on. We're gonna make this a light side roll here. 6362 is out. And we got a 5-4 hard 9, the big daddy Mac. That's using the 6362 dice set with a 5-4 hard 9 result. And that's going to allow me to go to $85 on the 5 and 9. Yeah, we'll set the dice here. We have a 1-5-1-4 dice set. Draw 6s on the bottom. Not trolling, and yes, it is a sinister laugh. That's funny. I'll bet set here. Dice out. 5, 1, 4. Ooh, that was a little bit of a bounce. We have a 2, 6, 2, 4, 6. Kevin Carpenter. 2, 4. 1, 5, 1, 4 dice set. And we got 2, 4, 6 result. So double pitch of the dice this time. So that's one thing we need to be worried about. Hopefully that does not continue to happen. 6, 2, 6, 4 is our new set. Cross 6 is on top. Our base cross 6 is set. Not the snivelly snicker. Snivelly snicker. I know what it is, but I can't think of it right now. But anyhow, we're gonna go to 90. No, not 96. Yeah, 96 on a 6 and 8. I don't know what I'm thinking here. So that's going to be looking like that. We have all the inside numbers pressed up at the current moment, and dice out. 6, 2, 6, 4. Damn it. 3, 4, 7. Just cannot get it out of these damn shooters. Okay. That brings my bankroll down to 62.25. So that means I'm at my stop loss. So if I was in the casino, I would stop playing right now, take a break, and come back later. But we're on the show here, so we're gonna keep on going. We got 30 minutes. So I'm gonna dig my way out of this. And we have a 4, 4, a 9, a 4. We've only had one primary hit so far, I think. Okay, I'm gonna regret this, but we'll go to the L7 set really quick. See if we can roll one out, bank one out here. Good morning, Mel. Gotta go back to 60s, maybe 70s cartoons. For I know who the Snively is. I just can't think of the snicker that he had. He was like the count, or the guy with the purple suit with the mustache and all that stuff. Yeah, I remember who he is. I just can't remember his laugh. But we'll go all bet set and dice out. We're gonna use the all winner set, as Arnell calls it, the 5, 4, 2, 3 dice out. 4, 2, 6. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. Mark the point of 6. 5, 4, 2, 3. So that's gonna be a single pitch of the dice. Again, we are gonna go with the 320 across bet level. 50 on a 4, 5, 9 and 10, 60 on that 6 and 8. Go back to the 5, 4, 2, 3. We're gonna stick with that dice set for the time being. Yeah, it wasn't my preferred either. You were on Bugs Bunny. You were on the what was the series of the Bugs Bunny, Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner and Samity Sam and all those guys. That was the I can't think of the series for that. You know, all best set here. I grew up on those as well, but I had a couple of the newer cartoons in me. They Blackburn's probably wondering what the hell all these characters are. And we got a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. Neither dice got to the back wall that time. 5, 4, 2, 3 is a dice set. 5, 1, 6 result. And that's gonna be a winner 6. Buckeye Buckshot. And we're gonna go to $96 on that 6 and 8, and we'll turn our bets off while we do the come out. So all of our box numbers are turned off. Now is the one dice off axis again. Did a dragon tail streak in Baccarat. Left as soon as it ended. I'm imagining that's a long one. Dudley Do Right. Yep. Dudley. I remember Dudley Do Right as well. Nick Dastardy. I don't. Is that was that what his name was? I don't know. Look at me when I'm talking to you, son. All best set here. They saw it. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we have 2, 4, 6. Kevin Carpenter 2x4. So we're going to be back on that 6. I think that's what we had. Yeah, that was a 6. So we're back on the 6. That's 3 6s in a row. Let's see if we can make that 4 and get out of a shooter for once today. So all of our box numbers are turned back on again. 5, 4, 2, 3. Oh yeah, Dudley is the Canadian Mountie. That's right, the guy with the red coat and all that stuff. Watch out for that tree. Yeah, 60s and 70s. You're an 80s baby. I was born in the 70s, so a lot of these cartoons that we're talking about were the late 70s, maybe slightly the early 80s, but it was mostly late 70s and that. Let's go. How about that? Okay, that sniper left me above goal. What to do now? $24 above goal. Use the $24 and another $24 and keep it at that is what I would do. So I give you $48. We do a $48 on the 24 to 6 and 8. Dice out. And we got a 2-2 hard for the fuzzy hard for 2-2. Let's go on a cruise. Brian from Holy Roller. 5, 4, 2, 2. 5, 4, 2, 3 dice set. 2, 2, 4 result. Okay, why did that not go? Come on now. I must hit something there. Okay, let's do this again. 5, 4, 2, 3, and a 2, 2, 4. There we go. So we're gonna get paid on that 4, and that should hopefully be enough to get us on the shooter. $168. So we're gonna bring our bets down. We'll go 160 across. We're gonna start trend betting upwards now, and hopefully getting some of the profit back that we had lost. Your DJ voice had said to throw 160 across plus 25 DC. Natasha was Rocky. Yep. I remember that one. Rocky and Bullwinkle. That one I watched a lot in the morning. Flintstones were my cartoon I like watching. And the Jetsons. So all bets set here. 30 people playing along scraps. You got 30 people watching. Only 11 likes. Come on, guys. These cartoon talks should be worth a couple likes, a couple thumbs up. 5, 4, 2, 3. Days out. And 2, 5. Bruce. 2, 5. Bruce. Do not become shark bait. What is going on here, people? 4 rolls is the magic number today. 4 rolls on flip and reel. So we have a 5.0 SR today, 5.0 SRR. Vacuum's name is Rosie. That will be the Jetsons. Not something like that. What do we do? So our cousin 1, cousin 2 sets are not working. Our all 7 sets not working. The last dice family we have is the Hardway set, which I really don't want to get into. We're gonna do it though. We're gonna try it once. I'm probably gonna regret it. So we're gonna go 5, 4, 5, 4. Yeah, we'll go 5-4-5-4. And we'll give it a shot once, see what happens. All Hardway sets here. Dice out. Uncle Pesos. I don't know who that one is. Dice out. And 2-4-6. Kevin Carpenter 2x4. Single pitch of the dice. Knock on wood, and I hate to say this, but our cameras have been working today. Not sure what the difference was. YouTube has an item about Flintstone Amusement Park. I didn't know that there was one. You are welcome there. Uh, Glenn, for what? I have no clue. 5-4-5-4. Let's go. I'm gonna do a drawdown here. We're gonna go 640 across. And we're gonna draw it down right away, do a Dallas drawdown, maybe 2 or 3 drawdowns. So all bets set. 32 people playing along, 30 people watching. And if you're joined in late here, if you go back after my 10-minute my 8-minute warm up, I do the introduction of the show, and then I show the craps table that I'm making. So if you guys want to go check it out, make sure you rewind the video here and go back to the beginning there. Again, it's after the 8-minute warm up. And you can see an advanced version of the table that we built. 5-4-5-4, dice out. And we got a 4-1-5, a truck and camper. We 1 dice off access. The right one. Which is normal for me. East Coast, Tennessee. Uncle Pesos, the guitar playing cowboy cat from Tom and Jerry. I don't remember. I know Tom and Jerry cartoon, but I don't remember Uncle Pesos. Okay, that's interesting. So we're gonna do a regression. We're gonna go from 640 across to 320 across. We have 140 brought back to the rack. 5-4-5-4 is a dice set. All bet set. And we have a 2-1-3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. Craps number. Again, 1 dice off access. Right side once again. This Saturday, I have a funeral to go to. My great uncle, 94 years old, lived a pretty decent life. Actually committed suicide. He was going through some cancer, couldn't handle the pain. So committed suicide. 94 years old. Unreal. So thoughts and prayers are going out to his family, and that'd be my mom's uncle. He was actually a neighbor of mine growing up as a kid. Who lived 2 houses away for my entire childhood. So at one time I was close to him. So they's knocked into each other. We got a 4-5 hard 9. Big Daddy Mac. Single pitch of the dice. And single pitch is on the left side there. So that's going to bring us up to $210. We're going to go down to 160 across, and then we're going to start trend betting from there. Thank you, Glenn. Like I said, I haven't been in touch for him for quite a few years here, but at one time I was close to him. I really do feel for his family. But 94 years old, he lived his entire life since he was 19 years old with polio. So he was one of those individuals as well. Mel Blanc was the voice of Daffy Duck. Bugs Bunny retired in luxury cabin at Big Bear in South California mountains. His son still owns it. Okay. They sucked. 4-4 heart 8 square pair. That's gonna be a primary on the front side. And that's going to allow us to go to $42 on that 8. Hopefully we can start bringing some of these bets up and get some of this money back here now. 5-4, 5-4. And dice out. A little bit long, 2, 4, 6. And I believe that is a winner 6. Again, single pitch of the dice. So we're going to be looking for a new point. While we do that, our box numbers will be turned off. And we're going to also make that 6 look like $42, and then we'll turn that bet off as well. So 280 brought back to rack. We have 184 on the table. Looking for a new point. No come out bets here. No line bets for me. Time to regress this, Trampy. Good morning, Dan. All bets set. So if you guys are just joining, go back to about 9 minutes into the video here. And I have a brief sneak of the table that I'm building. Now, John's been asking for some pictures. We're on the 8 this time, 5-3-8, the grape 8, another single pitch. John's been asking for pictures. Well, it's hard to give him pictures when I still am working on the table. But hopefully you guys can use that as incentive or whatever. As soon as he gets that listed on his Crafts for the Cure website that you can possibly start putting bids on. Yeah. Oh, well. Rack is flush. That's good. But we're on at 8, so all of our box numbers are turned back on. We'll go all bets set here. Face out. That left one stuck. We got a 2-3-5, Justice 5. Shooter, get the dice to the back wall, please. And we're going to go to $35 on that 5. 315 brought back to rack, 194 on the table. So we're doing somewhat of a recovery. We got hit pretty hard on a couple of those shooters. So how many hours do I think I have left on the table to finish it? Probably a good, oh shoot. I would say I have about, to finish the table itself, probably about another 6 hours of building. Then we got to finish it, staining and polyurethane and sanding. So who knows how long that's going to take, 10 plus hours. And then the chairs that I'm intending on making, if I can get them done in time, will actually be another probably 30 hours. So I have well over 150 hours into this project already, at least. Not to mention all the editing time that I have for videos and that. 5-4-5-4, dice out. I have a lot of time. In the videos though, we have a ace deuce, Alfredo sauce, 1 dice off axis. In the videos that I'm putting out for them, I have at the end of each video how much time I have invested up to that point. And that includes both building time and editing time and all that stuff. So make sure you check those videos. I'm not putting videos out right now because I'm focusing on getting the table done rather than editing videos. So it's close to a 4 there for your wattage. That was a 3. Starting for, are we staining the furniture at the crafts table during the Crafts for the Cure? Yeah, you're probably not wrong on that. But like I said, I took off of work this week with the intention of getting it finished and at least getting it stained by the end of the weekend. And then it'll give me a couple couple weeks to get it polyurethane done and all that stuff. So 5-4, 5-4 dice out. Dice split apart in the air. We got a midnight. The drift of the dice. But what happened was it was going along so well, and then I ran into about 3 or 4 problems when I built it. Things that I just did not see happening, and they did. And I was to the point where I was going to scrap the project about a week ago. I'm not a person that is easily defeated, and I was feeling defeat at that time. Cost doesn't matter in crafts. Yeah, it does matter there, Dottage. It's it's kind of, I don't know. We got midnight there. All we need is the 10 and 11 for the tall. We need the 2 and 4 for the small. That's all. 4-5-4. Stick with that hardware set. And we have another hard 8 square pair primary in the front side. So that's gonna be a nice little hit on the 8. And that was also a winner 8, by the way. So again, we're gonna press our bets on the 8 up to $60, and we're gonna turn all of our box numbers off while we do the come out. And we're 364 brought back to the rack. 212 on the table. If I took everything off the table, I'd be at 65.97 for the day, which puts me just about just shy of $1,000 down for the day. Pretty pathetic. Anyway, we built it back a little bit here. Horseshoes, grenades, and horseshoe grenade study grant. Face out. Looking for a new point. This is shooter number 6. Face out. A little bit long that time. 3-3 hard 6. That's your primer in the backside this time. It's double digital. It's marked a point of 6 once again. So we're definitely hitting for 6s and 8s today. No 10s today, though. Interesting. 10 is the only number we have not hit today. Five, 4, 5, 4. Bets are turned back on. Dice out. The left one stuck this time. 5-2, double pitch. Well, we got a little bit of the money back, a little bit, I guess. Since we're doing such short rolls, I'm going to do one more shooter here. Remember that John will be going live in about 14 minutes. We'll stick with that hardware set since we got, 13 rolls on that one. 30 people still playing along. We have 33 people watching, 17 likes, and dice out. No line bets for me. Made $152 on that last roll. Here we go. And we got 369. That would be the soft 9, the easy freak. Mark that point of 9, 1 dice off axis. And it was actually the right die. I rented it in as a 6-3, not a 3-6. So it would have been actually the right die that was off axis there. So again, we're gonna go 640 across and do a drawdown here. All bet set. Three, 3 hard 6. Wow. That is a popular number. Again, primary in the back side. And that's going to allow us to draw down to 320 across. Hardway set. Face out. Right a little bit. OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. Totally missed that landing zones, but we got lucky. It's gonna be a drift of the dice. A drift right. And that was total landing zone mistake there. And all bet sets. Ooh, that was super long. We got lucky. 145 trucking camper. That was like super long, almost hit the wall as they came down. They split apart immediately. Terrible throw. But I will take the results because that's going to allow us to draw down one more time here. So we're going to go down to 160. We'll start trend betting upwards from there. 160 cross, 25 and a 4, 5, 9, and 10, 30 and a 6 and 8. We'll be aggressive in our pressing here, see if we can get a little bit more money back a little bit faster here. So we're going to press the number that's hit as well as the sister number on the first hit. And base odds. 210 brought back, 160 on a table, so we're in the profit again on this shooter. Another hard 6. Wow, double Dijon. Again, primary on that back side. So tell me there's no consistency in the throws here. That's how many hard 6s that we've gotten out of the last how many rolls. So that is 1, 2, 3 hard 6s out of 2, 4, 6, 7 throws. So almost 50% of them is a hard 6. We're gonna go to $42 on the 6 and 8. 5, 4, 5, 4. Oh, that's it. Peace out. And that time the left one did not get all the way down. 5, 5 hard 10, the Old Bay Bushel. That is our first 10 for the day. So that's gonna be a nice little hit. We're gonna put $2 into this, and we're gonna make the 10 and the 4 look like 50. Again, we're sister pressing that first hit. And Josh puts crabs up there for Craig. And all bets set. There we go, says Wattage. They thought. Need the 8 and 11 here. 8 and 11. I'm not putting ETS, but for some of you, that'll help you recover, hopefully. They thought. Right one jumped up this time. 5, 3, 8. The grape 8. Single pitch of the dice. And the one that single pitch was the one that popped up. We're going to go to $60 on that 8. It's an increase of 3 units. 5, 4, 5, 4. Rinse and repeat, please. I agree 100%. They saw. And there you go. We'll rinse and repeat. Another Old Bay Bushel, 5, 5 hard 10. Primary on top side. Ask and you shall receive. Maybe. All we need is that 11. So we're going to go to $100 on that 10. 68. So we're down. If I pulled all the money off the table, I would be down roughly $800, $700. That's not bad of recovery. If I was smart, I would pull the money down and run, but we're not smart today. They thought. Have ever taken the 36.6 to 78? I have not done that. Next hit to 66, collecting 133. I have not done that, Dan. I know that there's a lot of what do they call those? The G Money specials. And I think that's one of them. I'm not sure. Dice are split apart to regrip them. They out. Short in the landing zone. Another Hardway. 4-4 hard 8. Wow. Square pair. Now we're just getting lucky, I think. Hardway City today. Since we switched to Hardways, we're hitting a lot of primary hits. We're going to go to $90 on that 8. If I could fully recover from today, that would be freaking unreal. One yo for Uncle Pesos. So Waylon was on your live on Monday, and he knew that I was trying to throw 4, 5, 9, and 10. He recommended his set. Yep. Everything's different. Different sets do different things for different people. I know what the sets are supposed to do. It's just a matter of figuring out which one will work best for me for that day. Days out. I don't use the Hardway set too often. Another 8. 5, 3, 8. Grape 8. I don't use the Hardway set too often anymore, but today it is being very productive for us. 5, 3, 8. It's gonna be $105 bought back to the rack. We're gonna make it look like 120 on that 8. We're at $7,001 if I took everything off, which is $551 below our starting bankroll. So slowly are we working our way back here. They thought. And we have magic aces. The excited slam. Both dice off axis. That is a drift of the dice. And this gonna be a drift left, I believe. Yes. So we need 3 and 4 for the small. We need 11 for the tall. Stick with the Hardway set. So you're 900 plus 900, says Jeff Indy. That's awesome. Glad to hear that. And you're at 96 across and coasting, hopefully. That's out. A little bit of a high bounce. 5-1-6 KitchenAid mixer. Got lucky on that one. One dice off access. That's 50 rolls for the day. My goal is to get as close as I can to 50 and as many over as I can, I guess. But we're gonna go to $60 on that 6. Yeah, I'll bet set. Another 8. I agree with you, Dan, Jen. If I can get an 8, that would be a nice hit because I have $120 on it right now. Peace out. Like I said, ask and you shall receive. 268 or so 8. Yeah, talk about coincidence. Clinky dink. Oh my God. Ask for it again, Jen. Maybe I could deliver it again. We're gonna go to 180 on that 8. So if I took everything down, I'd be at 71.90, which is still roughly $400 down. 5454. And all bets set. Well, that was long. We got lucky. We got lucky. That was really long. 426. Single pitch. Kevin Carpenter, 2x4. We're gonna go to $90 on that 6. So 78, you would take the 91 on the next hit, then drop 11 to go to 180. 5454. Hardway set. They saw it. I split apart when he left my fingers. We have a 325, the Justice 5. So mechanically, that was not a great shot, but energy wise, in the landing zone area was not bad. We're gonna go to $35 on that 5. So you're really smart. What I should do is take all my bets down and just start stocking the 6 and 8. But we're gonna do this one. So I'm gonna take $50 off that 10. We haven't hit the 10 for a while. And I have $100 on that. So this is kind of one of those things that Craig from Obey Craps talks about. If he doesn't get a hit on a certain number that's pressed up after so many rolls of the dice, he usually regresses it to take some money back to the rack. We have $910 brought back to the rack. We have 430 on the table currently. Face out. 5454. And we have a 2-2 hard 4. The hard fuzzy 422 is going to Cruise. Brian from Holy Roller. This will be a primer in the bottom side of both sides. Those hardways are definitely hitting today. If you're playing hardways, that might have been one way to get out of the shooter. Let's go from $50 on the 4 to 75, and we'll put 75 on that 10 now. So that way we hit 1, we might get the sister off of that. Obviously, the sister of the 4 is that 10, the one I just brought down. We're at 73.93 if I took everything off the table. So we have about $150 left. Get back to break even for the day. If that happens, I'm going to consider that a win. Face out. Wow. Old Bay Bushel, 5-5 hard 10 primary on top. We are just dipped today with all these hardways. Wow, unreal. Still need that 11 though, and the 3. So we're 11 and 3 are the two numbers that are the sisters are eluding us. 75.39. Oh, so close. We're gonna go to $100 on the 4, $100 on the 10. And I'm gonna keep the rest of it in the rack there. And all bets set. Face out. Five, 4, hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. Single pitch of the dice. You guys thought something else, didn't you? Okay, here we go. We are at 75.74 if I took everything down off the rack. So we're taking everything off. That was a winner 9, by the way. I'm bringing all my bets down. I'm going to consider that a win for the day. I have 75.74 in the bank in my rack. We started off with 75.52, so that's an increase of $22. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a new point established here. We've only had what, the 9 for our points so far in this shooter. Interesting. Nice out. That was quite the comeback. Was down well over $1,000. We have a 2-4-6 Kevin Carpenter 2x4. Let's mark the point at 6. Single pitch of the dice. It says I picked off the don't. Oh wow. You should have been making money off of that one. So we're on to 6. Let's put 74, 50, it's $22. Let's put $18 on that 8 and we'll call that good. They saw it. Would that be interesting if we can spread that all the way across yet? Kind of cool. They saw it. 314 Big Joe Raps Master Journey. 1 dice off access. Again, we need that 3 and 11. Hit either part of the ATS. So when I got new brakes on my Jeep and new tires on my Jeep, $1,500 it cost it yesterday. Unreal. So for an 8. And I shall not get the 8, but we'll get a 5-4 hard 9. Big Daddy Mac. Another single pitch of the dice. You forgave me now? Oh my God, that's funny. And I have 1189 brought back to rack, $18 on a table. Face off. It's funny how things change and turn around so fast. We had so many short rolls. And now we have some nice ones. And that's gonna be the double pitch that is dreaded for the Hardway set. 5-4-5-4 is a dice set. 5-2 Bruce. Do not become shark bait as the result. So that is going to be a 7 out. And I'm considering that a win. We have $7,556 in our bankroll. And we started off with 7,552. So we have an increase of $4. So that is a win. Let's go through our statistics for the day here. We had 7 shooters. We had a 9, 13, and 22 for the high ones. All the rest of them are 4s. And those are all losers, those 4s for me. But we have an 8.6 SOR today, 8.6 SRR. So there's no come out 7s today. Wow. Box numbers, inside numbers are high, 4s and 10s are low. Come out 7s are non-existent. Horns are low. Fields are low. Hardways are off of the charts. Let's look at our black belt statistics. This is through the end of yesterday, and hopefully I have the right screen up, and I don't. So let me change that really quick here. There we go. And we have 6,285 throws on black belt with a 9.71 SOR, an SRR of 6.63, and a BSR of 6.71. So not bad, not bad. Yesterday's rolls definitely helped. Or 2 days ago, actually really helped with those statistics on there as well. We had some really good rolls in a roll there, but I'm not sure if John is on. I'm going to jump over there to see. But thank you very much, everybody, for joining in today. I'm glad we did have a major comeback, and I'm sure most of you guys made go or got close to making go, or at least hopefully gotten a profit. But anyhow, hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. We'll see you back tomorrow. Be safe and be prosperous.